Alright, welcome to a brand new game on my channel. It's one game that I've been playing for a pretty long time now, but I haven't actually played it on the channel itself. It's a little game called Super Auto Pets. It's a strategy game where you have to have 5 of your pets go up against 5 pets of the other person's, and whoever has the stronger team wins. Might as well jump into it so I can show you how it works. So, each of you get 10 gold. The gold can be spent to buy either the animals or the food. So you have 10 lives and 10 wins is how many you're trying to get. So like we start off with this guy right here, the fish. He gives all friends a 1-1 boost if he levels up. So leveling up is when you stack 3 of the same guy on top of each other. So if I had 2 more fish in my lineup right here, I stack them on top of each other, and then he levels up to level 2 and he gets his better abilities. So this guy right here, the otter, once you buy him, he immediately gives you a 1-1 boost to a random friend. So say I buy him right here, he just gives my fish a 1-1 boost. The honey, give a pet honeybee. So when you give someone a pet honeybee, basically as soon as they die, they drop a honeybee right afterwards. I can put it on my fish so I can show you, but... Oh yes, and it costs 1 gold to roll the shop, get a whole new lineup. And if you want to keep a pet for next round, you freeze them by just clicking on them and click the freeze button. So like I want this otter to level up on my other otter so that way I can get a level 2. Because once he reaches level 2, he'll gain a 2-2 buff to everyone. But yeah, so the gray fist is the attack power, the red hearts are the health bars. Basically, however much attack power you do, that's how much health you take away from the other guy. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Might as well go into a battle so I can show you how it works. Oh yes, and you get 3 randomly generated adjectives and nouns for your name. So like this time I'm going to be the suspicious abs. There are a bunch of funny names that you can make, a bunch of weird names. Oh, I should probably move my, what's it called, my guy. Oh well. Oh, did you see that? It, dropped a honeybee after I should have slowed down on that one. Here, I'll replay it. Just gonna break it down here. So what we have right here is the mosquito. He deals 1 damage to a random enemy at the start of the battle. So he attacked my otter before any of us got to attack. And then he did 4 damage to my otter. I did 1 to his mosquito, meaning he beat out my otter's health, which was at a 1. I did 3 to him, that killed him. He did 4 to me, that killed me. And then because I had the honey on him, I also got the honeybee. So it's just a 1-1 bee that spawns afterwards. It could be helpful if like you both kill each other like I did right there as the last pet, and the honeybee drops out and you just get the win. I've had that happen a lot of times. And then boom, he killed my honeybee, so not a great start, but we can recover. Buy the otter, gives a 1-1 boost to a random friend. Let's roll. Fish could be good. Just honestly, my favorite way to start is to stack up 1 unit, especially a fish, because they start off with pretty good HP and health. But this ant here, when he dies, he gives 2 attack and 1 health to a random friend. So say I put him in the front, he would choose randomly between the 2. If I put him in the middle, or like technically this is the right before the end, it would only give it to this guy, which is what I want. I want to have a really buff guy at the end of the line. So I'm good with that. I ran out of all my gold. And what do we got? Oh, it's a... this is going to be a rough team, honestly. Especially that pig. He's kind of strong. Oh, yep. And we lost it. But that's okay. I usually lose the first couple. Oh, here we go. Here's one of my favorite units, the swan. Right as the start of your turn, you gain 1 free gold. So like see how I have 10 gold to spend right now? If I buy this swan, once the next battle ends, I have 1 free gold extra, so I would have 11 at level 1. I'll buy him. Oh yes, and now there's new foods in the shop. We've got the cupcake, gives 3/3 until the end of the battle, so like they're temporary hit points. We got the meat bone, which is 5 extra damage, which I like to give to the swan a lot because it's only got a 1 for its attack and a 3 for the health. Now let's roll. These things could be good. The pill, that one's kind of interesting, especially if you've never played the game before, because it seems weird that you want to kill your pet outside of battle. But so you know how I was saying the 2/1 buff right here, whenever he dies, it's temporary till the end of the battle usually. But if you pill him outside of battle, he'll give a permanent 2/1 buff to a random friend, which could be pretty helpful, especially if you want to get rid of him without having to waste the fact that you put him on your squad. So I'm going to save that. The dodo gives 50% of its attack to the friend ahead. That could be helpful, especially with the swan who's lacking attack. I usually like to put the meat guys in the front because they do a lot of damage. A lot of people like to put their strongest unit in the front, so it can usually like blast someone pretty easily like that. And as you can see, we're out of gold. We can't roll, we can't buy. I don't really want to save either of these guys, so we'll just end the turn. And perfect amount of health to defeat that guy. Alright, this looks like a not bad squad for us, finally. And look at that, the honeybee saved it for us. Ooh, this is actually really good right here. Let's pill the ant. The fish, that's pretty good. Now, who do we want? Let's roll one just to see. Okay, this is gonna seem weird to you guys that I'm doing this, but the spider summons a level 1 tier 3 unit. So each of these units have a tier. Like right now we can unlock up to level 2. So we have like the otter's level tier 1, the fish is a tier 1, the dodo and the swan are tier 2s. The spider spawns a tier 3 if he dies. So if I throw him in here and then I pill him immediately. Kangaroo's not bad actually. I might put this guy in the front, followed by the kangaroo. This could be a pretty decent squad. So this kangaroo gains 2/2 attack every time someone in front of him attacks. And now some of you might be wondering, why aren't you buying the fish? And the reason is, there's a pretty cool ability that you have where if you combine to a new level, like level 2, it'll give you the next tier unit. So right now I can only unlock up to tier 2. Every odd turn, it'll give you the ability to earn new units. So right now, if I combine to level 2, I would get a tier 3 unit. If I wait one turn, it'll give me a tier 4 unit, which is what I want to do because it'll probably be pretty beneficial for me if I get a really high tier unit before everyone else. Oh wow, that guy is a pretty weak squad. And there we go. Nice. There's a lot we can do here. Let's combine you. Like, see, there we go. We combined to level 2 and we got a tier 4 unit when it just said tier 3s are unlocked because we got to turn 5. If we also combine this guy, his level of ability just kicked in. Everyone got a 1/1 boost, and I got another tier 4. This guy I might actually want because the skunk can reduce the highest health enemy by 33% when it starts the battle, which is actually a pretty awesome ability. A lot of battles can be won just by the amount of health that they have, especially if you have a skunk in the mix. So I think we sell the otter. Oh yes, I should have explained selling. If you each unit is worth the amount of gold equal to their level. So if I sold a level 1 unit, it'd be 1 gold. If I sold a level 2 unit like the fish or the otter that I just sold, it's 2 gold. And yeah, all units are worth 3 gold. This pill's worth 1 gold, but the rest of the food is worth 3. There's some pretty fun strategies that you can make from this game. Let's save the garlic. Ooh, the turtle. That's actually a really good one. So the turtle actually is a pretty interesting guy. When he dies, he gives the friend behind him melon armor. And in auto pets, the strongest thing in the game for late game runs is the melon armor, because you take 20 less damage once. So when you have those really strong units, like if it's like a 20/20 against like your weaker unit, if you have a melon armor on, you can protect against like almost the full power depending on how strong they are. So I'm definitely saving the turtle. Do I want to pill the turtle or keep him? Because if I pill the turtle outside of battle, it would get me the permanent melon shield. But sometimes having a turtle in front is nice. Maybe we sell the swan next turn, so I don't need the pill. Oh yeah, and the garlic gives 2 less damage every time you attack. Every time you get attacked, which is good early game, but once people start having too strong of units, it's not really too helpful. Oh, here we go. Here's a pretty good squad for us. Oh yeah, this guy right here. I want to explain this guy, the badger. When he dies, he deals all of his attack damage, so 6, to adjacent enemies. So if he was in the front, like if he had another guy behind him, he would deal it to my guy here and the guy behind him. So like, see, he died, and then my swan also took the damage because he deals damage to the people behind him and in front of him. Which is a pretty good unit, honestly. I enjoy using Badger from time to time. Let's sell the swan. Oh, this is always a really good strategy. If you put the turtle with the meat, because the turtle starts off with really weak attack, then he's got 6 attack, which can take out a lot of good units in the front. And then also the turtle gets his full melon armor after that on like the weaker units. So it's a pretty good strategy. I like to use it a lot of times. And let's throw a fish on there. And let's throw garlic on the kangaroo. Ooh, he's got a tough duck. Oh, and there's where the skunk comes in, and the melon armor. Look at that. Got a pretty good squad going right now. Honestly, Dodo's not doing much, but otherwise, the squad itself is pretty good. Huh. So, Pear gives a 2/2. So, I want to give it to whoever I think is like kind of weak right now, but could use the buff. A lot of times you try to buff your strongest unit, because that way it just like takes out more people. But I think I want to give it to the turtle, just because it could knock out a few extra units in the front, maybe. Ooh, the penguin is always really good if you have a lot of level 2s. Unfortunately, I don't have any level 2s yet. I could save him, maybe get rid of the dodo or the kangaroo. One of those two. And then I think we just buff our turtle again. Hopefully next turn we get a few more combined, so that way we can actually get a good squad. And look at that, the turtle took out 2 guys. Oh, and that was so close. Oh yeah, I should explain the heart system. So at the beginning, like the first 2 rounds, each each round is only worth 1 heart. And then once you reach tier 2s, it takes 2 hearts. Once you reach the tier 3s at turn 5, every loss is 3 hearts. And you have 10 hearts total. And it doesn't go over 3 hearts after that. So every time I lose now, it's 3 hearts. So I've got 2 more losses before I fully lose the game. Could get meat bone on the skunk. Oh yeah, and salad's pretty fun. It gives a 1/1 buff to 2 random. Honestly, that's like the best spot you could have thrown it. These guys could definitely use it. And there we go. Doing pretty good so far. I could really use a turtle or something. Honestly, I'm not getting too many good units. You know what? I might get rid of the dodo and go monkey. So what monkey does is he gives whenever you click the end turn button when you're ready to battle, he gives the front unit 2/3, which could be pretty good, especially when it's the turtle up front trying to like take out as many as he can before giving someone melon. He's good sometimes, but he also comes really weak because of the fact that he buffs another unit, kind of like the penguin. Ooh, okay, save that. Oh yeah, here's a really awesome power-up. The chocolate. It gives 1 experience point. So like, see how the turtle is at a level 1 and a half because I fed 1 turtle to the other turtle. If I give him a chocolate, he's immediately going to be level 2 because it's 1 more experience till I get him to level 2. I think we next turn get rid of the kangaroo and then take the penguin and level up the turtle is what I'm thinking for the plan. I would buy the chocolate, but I don't have enough gold because I was rolling rather than buying something I didn't want. Ooh, barely comes in handy. That skunk really helped us win. Because did you see how much health that mosquito was at? He was pretty jacked. Here, let me pull up the replay. So see, he was... Before skunk, he's at 28 health. It's going to be kind of rough for my squad. Bang. He just takes him down 10 health because it's 33%. So he's at 18. Which actually manages to get killed by my fish after full melaning. And the fish easily panics out the rest of the unit besides the bison in the back. Let's see. We'll do this. I'm thinking because I might sell the monkey as well. You might be wondering, why would I sell the monkey? So, the penguin is really good with level 2s. So, like, they get, like this penguin here, he gives other level 2s 1/1. So, like, we got 2 level 2s in the front. They're gonna stack these guys with 1/1 each. So, you're giving 2/2 to both rather than 1/1 to this guy and then 3/4 to this guy, I guess, from the monkey. Which I think in the long run will work out better for us. Should I put chili pepper on or should I just... I think I should roll so I can hopefully get a level 2. Okay, nothing I really want here. I'm hoping to get a level 2 skunk and quickly. That way my full squad is level 2 besides the penguins. This squad's kind of weak right now, but luckily this guy I'm facing isn't really too tough. Wow, this guy's got a lot of summons going on. Oof, okay, yeah, stood no chance. The parrot's an interesting character, actually. Let me show you the parrot real quick. So the parrot is, oh yeah, he doesn't show it in battle, but the parrot copies the ability of the guy in front of him. So the shark here, when the friend faints, it gives +2, +1, like +2 attack, +1 health. And this parrot copies exactly the guy in front of him, so since this parrot's level 2, he takes a level 2 version of it, so gain 4 health, gain 2 attack, gain 4 attack, gain 2 health, sorry, getting my words confused there. So their strategy here, it seems, get as many summons as they can, like when someone dies, another guy takes his place. So that way, every time a new guy dies, it'll give them more health. So as we saw by the end of the battle, oops, I wanted to like fast forward that, not like, like every time someone gains an attack, someone dies, they gain health and attack, which is a decent strategy some of the time, but depending on how strong your squad is, it sometimes doesn't work very well. I've never been a huge fan of the shark, but I mean, it worked for him, I guess. Now let's see. Let's throw that, throw that. Oh, so close. Next turn, if I don't die. Okay, my team is kind of weak at this point, to be honest. I was kind of distracted, like talking and like explaining how the game works. Oh, this is a bad team for me. So, this guy, the turkey, every time someone is summoned, aka they die and another guy takes his place, it gives +6/+6 at level 2. At level 1, it's +3/+3. Which is what this guy is doing, because he's the parrot, like I just explained, is copying the guy in front. So what this guy's doing, this sheep, when it dies, it summons 2 rams at level 2 attack, level 2 health. But the parrot throws 3/3 on them, and the turkey throws 6/6 on them, making all of his units instantly 11/11 every time they come out. Which is not good for my team, because I did not have enough health to deal with that. Honestly, that kind of a squad is pretty overpowered. But, yeah, that's what the game is. Now, let me try to actually get a win. I'll still explain things, but, like, in a little bit less detail and more just, like, explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Oh, this is such a bad start. I don't like these guys most of the time. I like the mosquito. I might go horse and then mosquito, because the horse gives a 1 attack till the end of the battle, which a lot of times doesn't work in the long run, but in this first battle I just want to get a win here. So we're gonna try using the horse at the beginning and then selling it pretty quickly. Will be the talkative pants, and let's go for it. Oh, wow, that was actually a really good snipe by my mosquito. So let me try to explain what this guy was trying to do here, so like you guys can understand the game a bit better. So each of these horse, when a friend is summoned, it gives it +1, and the cricket, when it dies, summons a 1/1 cricket. So when this guy died, the horses were supposed to give it the 1/1 cricket to 1 attack each. So it would have been a 1/3 cricket. And then it would have been able to like hit someone really hard. But my mosquitoes at the start of the battle deal 1 damage to a random enemy, and they perfectly hit the 2 guys that it needed to for me to win easily. So when it died, it only summoned a 1/1 rather than a 3/1. And again, I've got some pretty garbage units. You know what I might do? So, the duck is an interesting one. When you sell it, it gives the shop pets, aka the guys on this rack here, 1 free health. So these guys are pretty bad because their attack is high, their health is low, and all they do for you is when you sell them, you get an extra gold. So when you sell level 1, you get 2 gold instead of 1, which is not too helpful except for really late game with some weird builds that I can explain later if we get there. But what I might do is I'll buy the the duck, roll 1, and I'm only gonna save this because I want the level up. This is gonna seem like a really weird strategy. It's kind of like out of left field here, but we'll go for it and see how it works. Oh yeah, I should have explained that, but like both of our last units died at the same time because we killed each other's full health. So if you draw, it means no wins, no losses, just like no trophy, no heart loss. We just continue on. So here's the thing that's gonna seem really weird. I'm gonna combine this guy to level 2 and then immediately sell him because I don't want him. Instead, I'm gonna put it right here, combine these, and throw this guy here. Now you might be wondering, why would I do that? So we're on turn 3. We just unlocked tier 2 units, which means we got the tier 3, aka the turtle here. Honestly, one of the better units in the game, the turtle. Like, that's why I instantly bought him. But yeah, we upgraded our unit after fully combining the horse. That's the only reason he stayed around as long as he did. Because I bought the horses so that he could combine and then immediately sold him. And that was a perfect use of our gold. We have 0 gold left, so might as well start the round. And hope for the best. Ooh. And it didn't work out very well. That's unfortunate, but this is only my first loss of life. So it's fine, it's fine. Throw meat on the turtle. I love doing that for him. Ooh, the hedgehog's an interesting guy. So he deals 2 damage to every single person on the field when he dies. So let's see. Oh yeah, so what I did right there is selling the beaver gives 1 health to 2 separate people. That's what happened there. I gave these guys extra health. So I'll combine these guys by this guy. I really don't like any of these options. Buy a cupcake. So this is gonna look really weird to you guys, but right now we are. So this guy is about to die here, and he dealt 2 damage to everybody. Now most of the time that's not too helpful. Sometimes it could be helpful if you're trying to weaken everybody, if you've got really strong units like my pig here. He's at really high health, and the turtle barely survives enough to kill, and then my pig can just destroy the rest of his team if the cricket didn't spawn. I mean, I forgot about the cricket there. Ooh, actually, this is one really fun way to play it. So the camel can give 1 attack and 2 health to a friend behind it when he gets hurt. So the hedgehog hurts everybody, which in turn hurts the camel and gives healing to the mosquito here, if that's who I choose to leave in the back. I think we'll garlic him so he takes less damage. I think I'll do this.
Giraffe.
It's kind of weird, but I kind of like it. So the giraffe, at the end of the turn, gives a 1/1 boost to whoever's standing in front of him. How does he have a skunk already? What the heck? Did we reach turn 5? Oh, we did. I didn't even realize. Oh, the snail's also kind of interesting I could tell you guys about. So the snail is a 1-1 boost to everybody on your squad if you lost the last battle. So he's a very situational pet, but it could be interesting at times. Let's, how do we want to play this? Alright, so this is a pretty weird squad, to be honest. Oh, I just... Okay, yeah, that's fine. It worked, actually. It worked. That was pretty close. So you can see why the hedgehog might be fun for some builds. Because the way it played out here... Just like take out a bunch of health. We took out the front 2 guys. It worked out in the end, barely. But it did work, which is kind of fun. Ooh, you know what? This is kind of weird, but we're gonna go for it. No, I just realized that guy doesn't have enough health to survive. And I put him back there, that's fine. Okay, this is gonna be a really weird strategy. I should not have put it that order. But we got the way like this, okay. Yeah, that didn't work. Kind of a weird squad, to be honest. Shouldn't have lined it up like that. What do I want here? Oh yeah, so right here would be the perfect example of a snail buff. Let's throw this guy in here. So if I buy him because I lost this battle, boom, everybody gets a 1-1 health. And then I'll sell him because I don't want him. It's going to leave an empty spot, but he was going to die by the hedgehog anyway. So really bad squad. What am I doing? I am just messing around, showing you guys the abilities, I guess. I could have gotten a pretty good round if I picked the right units. I kind of just messed around a little too much, though. Okay, yeah, that was not great. Let me try for an actual win here. Oh, here we go. Here's a decent round. The untouched bagels. Nobody wants to eat their bagels, I guess. Just didn't even touch them. Ooh, that was actually really good there. So both of my mosquitoes hit the same guy, which was perfect. Alright, let's get the free otter buff. Thank you for going to the right guy. Please do it again. Can't ask for the same thing twice, I guess. And this guy right here. Okay, this is going to be bad for us. We needed to have taken out the horse. Otherwise, we could have won. Taking out the horse, we could have won this one. So that's an example of what some people try to do with the horses. If you use the horse to give free attack to a bunch of the guys that are spawning, eventually it'll overcome the amount of health that you have, especially early game. Let's see. Peacock. Actually, you know what? Let's do. So, the peacock has this very strange ability, similar to the camel where it gets hurt for it to activate, but every time it gets hurt, or actually not every time, they changed it recently, so when you get hurt, you gain 50% more of your attack, but only once per turn because you're a level 1. So a peacock needs to have pretty high attack, otherwise it won't really be too effective. Oh, and that giant mosquito took him out, but luckily we had enough people to take him out in the back. Let's apple him. Save that guy. There we go. Decent turn, not the greatest thing you could do, but you know, I didn't really get very many good units. Okay, saw that there? He gained, he had 6 attack by the time he got hit, so he gained 3 because that was half of his attack. Oh, here we go. Ooh, the parrot. There's no one really good to copy from, though. Oh, actually, I have a fun strategy I've seen. So, the order of operations, I guess you would call it, when in battle you have a bunch of start turn abilities, is whoever has a higher attack goes first. So my parrot will copy the dodo, giving half of its attack to the dodo. So it'll give 3 attacks to the dodo, bumping it up to an 8. Which means it'll give half of its 8 health to the peacock, which will be a 4 rather than the 2 that it would have 2 or 3 it would have given it normally, depending on how it rounds. And then we'll end turn here. Yeah, see that? Gives 3 because it's because it only has 6 health. 6 attack. Gives 4 because now it's at 8, so it'll make it it'll make my peacock at a nice solid 9 attack. It used to be a pretty good strategy back in the day, just like before they like nerfed the dodo slightly. It used to be way more overpowered, making a dodo chain, but it still worked right now, so it's pretty good. Oh, that's actually really good for us, having the parrot get even stronger. We're gonna put some garlic on him. So the reason for the garlic is that if I could take damage with my peacock, that's when his ability activates. And the garlic takes slightly less damage for my character. And it's not gonna matter because his fit is too strong, unfortunately. That was unfortunate. Okay, here we go. So here's a good example of turn 7. We, oh, if I had a summon unit, this could be a good squad. Freeze you, roll. That's not a summon. That's not a summon. Come on, please. Okay, we're gonna completely pivot this team because I just got pretty good luck for a turkey build. So I showed you that turkey build from before where they had a bunch of units that were getting buffed by a turkey. This guy's doing similar. He's doing a summon squad, but with a horse. Not as effective as with a turkey, but I mean, you take what you can get, I'm presuming. He probably just didn't get lucky with the turtle. So we sell you, buy you, sell you, buy you, buy you. Do I combine or do I I really want this guy? He's level 2, but like, it would make more sense to use the parrot to duplicate more rams and just get more buffs out there. Or the whale could also work. We'll just see if we get any better summon units. Nope. So here's an interesting unit right here, the whale. He does a really weird ability where he swallows the friend ahead of him at the beginning of battle and releases it as the same level as him when it faints. I'm going to show you in battle so you can see more how it works. But it goes like this. See, it swallowed the ram, so when it dies, it releases another sheep. And there we go. Luckily I pivoted in time before I had to lose too many, but this squad is working out for us right now. Ooh, actually, let's combine you. The deer is always a fun one. So what he does is it summons a 5/5 bus with a splash attack when he dies. And let's throw this on you. I'll show you what splash attack is once we I can't really reverse, but so what it does is when it attacks, it deals 5 damage to the next enemy in line. So on the next year I can show you. Oh no. Oh wait, luckily I still have the parrot who's still stole the ability, but that's unfortunate. We lost our turkey from the pufferfish, I think. So see, it attacks the second enemy in the line for 5 health. So right here, boom, it did. Oh yeah, he's got garlic actually, so it takes away 2 damage. So it dealt 3 damage. So the bus is a pretty fun unit. It can make for some interesting combos, especially with the whale here. Let's oh, the fly's a good one. The fly's a good one. Okay. So we're gonna sell this sheep. Gonna buy the fly. I'll explain the fly in a second. Don't want this guy to die, so I'll do that real quick. So, what the fly does, every time someone dies but in front of him, he summons a 5/5 fly. So he has 3 effects of that. So every time someone dies, like say this guy here, not this guy, he's gonna release a bus probably. That's gonna be a little weird. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but so every time this fly triggers this ability, there's going to be a new 5/5 fly that gets buffed by these 2 guys here. We'll show you in battle so it can be a little bit easier to like explain. Oh no, that actually did not work out in my favor. So they killed the deer before the whale could swallow it, because this guy deals 5 damage to the lowest enemy. So my whale's not going to spit out another deer, unfortunately, but this still could work out fine. So as you see now, we got a 6/6 and a 3/3. And then we got our fly who summoned right after that guy died. We got another fly. We have 3 triggers, but we didn't really get to use it to the most effect because we have the big lineup in the back. But it's fine. We need the extra buffs from these guys. Okay, so oh yeah, here's a good thing to explain before I do it. There's this thing here is canned food. It gives all current and future shop pets, like all the guys down here, +2 attack, +1 health. And I'm doing that right now so that I can buff my turkey slightly in the lineup before I throw him up here. Now he's a 6/6 from the combined health of the other 2, rather than like a 4 or something. And then the chocolate, give 1 XP to this guy real quick. And now we got 6/6 on both of you guys. So these summons are going to be pretty powerful. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good squad so far. We definitely gonna need some melon on these guys to protect them from snipes. But other than that, we're doing pretty decently for a weird summon squad. Like, look at that. These guys who summon at like 5/5 are at 17 health each. It's a pretty good squad if you like to like summon units like that. So here, let's throw a melon on you. Put it on you. Okay, so now we have a melon on our back guy, the parrot. That way, if someone tries to snipe him with like a crocodile or a dolphin or something that shoots bullets like that, it would protect him. Look at this squad, it's just taking out everybody. Come on, give me a parrot or a chocolate. That's fine. Or chocolate, parrot. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, here's the crocodile I was actually talking about. So at the start of a battle, he deals 8 damage to the last enemy. On a level up, it doubles every time. So like, on level 2, it will be a 16 health. At level 3, it would be 8 times 3, so that's 24 health. And you could tell my parrot does not have 24 health on him, so I kind of put the melon on him so that way he would prevent getting sniped by that. And let's level up the fly. The fly level up could actually be really good because at level 2, the fly summons all his flies at 10/10. Oh, is it going to be too little too late though? These guys are kind of powerful. Oh, these guys are tough. And getting tougher with that one camel. And it was too much. Oh, if I had the fly, it might have worked. They weren't that far away. Oh wait, I forgot, we weren't on lethal. I thought we had 1 life left, but we had 4. Alright, this is fine, this can work. Let's level up the fly. Oh, this is actually a really good one, thing right here, the stake. The stake gives 20 attack once. So like, if I put it on the whale, for instance, he would deal 26 attack once, and then he would just keep dealing 6 if he survived after that. I could do that, but I kind of want protection for my fly or my turkey. Let's level. Come on, we need a mushroom or... oh, that works actually. By him. So now it's going to be 9/9 every time they summon. Which is pretty good as long as we don't get sniped too badly. Save the melon, save the mushroom. The mushroom's pretty good. So what the mushroom does is it brings your pet back at a 1/1 after fainting. So say my mosquito got sniped for some reason, he dies, then he can come back to life immediately afterwards and keep spawning flies. Which is exactly what I want him to have. As long as I survive this round, we should be pretty set for a win. A level 3 parrot win. Have I had that before? Oh, look at these dudes. Oh wait, that was the last round. Oh, there we go. That's actually perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. A level 3 parrot win. I don't know if I had it before, but I'll show you what I mean by level 3 parrot win. So, Super Auto Pets keeps track of which creatures you've won with. Like, the stickers, like, they would be a gray shade if you didn't have them fully leveled up to level 3 at any point. I managed to get all of them, but they get a little ribbon every time they level up, and to level 3, and you win with them. So like here, the parrot, he's got a little ribbon because I just won with him. I have a spreadsheet for this game. I wanted to I saw one of the YouTubers I follow has a little spreadsheet for Super Auto Pets, and I made something similar I can show. Let me see. Didn't have this scene set up, so let me just window capture real quick. Here we go. Here's my little Excel document. So here's all of my units here. The ones with the green check boxes on achievement, that's what I actually fully got level 3. I'm only missing the chick, which summons when you kill a what is it called? The rooster. The sloth, that one's actually a really rare unit where he only shows up. Actually, I don't know what the odds of him coming up. It's a 1/1 unit that just randomly shows up and does nothing in battle at all. But there's a whole meme in the community where you have to try to win with him if you get him, because he's so rare. I think I've encountered like 3 in my time of playing, but I lost every time because they were on pretty bad runs when they actually showed up. It kind of sucks, but like, what are you gonna do? It just shows up when it shows up, and you gotta try to win with it. And then the zombie fly. So you saw how when someone died, the little fly would be green and he would show up every time someone else died. I need to have a level 3 of that on my squad, like on the actual squad itself, not just spawning every time someone else comes in. So those are the only ones I don't have the achievement for. I got a bunch of level 3 wins I need. Got like the bat, the bee, the blowfish, spore. Got them in alphabetical order. Parrot was what we were looking for. Oh, I did not actually. That's actually perfect. I wasn't even going for a new win. I was just kind of showing you guys how the game worked. But that's actually really nice. So that worked out exactly right. So now we got the level 3 parrot win. I'm thinking about making this game into a series on the channel where I play a few games, try to get a new creature win every time. Maybe try to get the chick, the zombie fly. The sloth will just come when it comes, but like the zombie fly I could try for if I get a level 3 fly and pill something. If I try for the chick and pill the rooster and level that guy up. But yeah, this is gonna be a new series on the channel, I'm thinking. Yeah, 97% achievement, 61% that I've won with. It's kind of a bit like, if you don't know what's happening here, there's a lot going on. But for those of you Super Auto Pets aficionados out there, you could probably appreciate the amount of effort I went through for this thing. Keeping track of which ones I have, which ones I don't. It was actually kind of interesting and kind of fun making the spreadsheet itself. Like, making it so that the boxes turned green, the check mark showed up, the percentages would change. If I check marked everything that I don't have, it goes to 100% rather than like a weird like rounding error. So it's pretty cool. It was a lot of work, but honestly, it was kind of just for the effect for like this series itself, so I can just pull it up when I need to see for a reference. But yeah, that's about it. Maybe I'll I think I'm gonna be posting these pretty much unedited, because there's a YouTuber I watch that does the same thing. He has these unedited VODs of himself just playing Super Auto Pets, and it's honestly one of my favorite bits of content on the internet right now. I just really enjoy the Super Auto Pets game, just watching it, playing it. So if you like this series, make sure to like, tell me if you like it, tell me if you think I should go back to making shorter videos. But whatever your opinion, just leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys later.